fiddle. The devil's got a harp. Every soul is like a minnow. Every mind is like a shark. They are broken, every window. But the house is dark. I care but very little. What happens to the heart?
Welcome to Meeting of the Minds, the longest hour in recorded broadcast history. I'm your host, Hit the Post. It's Wagon Wednesday. We're off yesterday. It's busy. Saw my parents, my grandparents in Skinny Atlas, New York. About a half hour from me. I didn't get home until late, so I couldn't start the stream. Nobody else started the stream. Jay did his own thing, just watching YouTube videos. Look what we got.
Oh, look, your buddy Jay didn't show up on time for his show as usual?
I don't think so. Yeah, he did his own stream yesterday, and I don't think he actually spoke on it.
I had no idea he was even doing his own stream. Like, he doesn't put it up on his Twitter or anything, so nobody knows?
I don't think he connected his own Twitter to it. It's connected to BA's.
Oh.
So I checked that out for a second. He played a Kid Cudi song and then just watched, I think, 1 or 2 YouTube videos. I think I was the only viewer.
Oh, that's a treat. Big things happening. VD's going to be interviewing Sneakers. The sit-down.
Oh, excellent.
So that should be exciting content to come pre-Wilbur.
It's Wilbur week.
Yeah, it's Wilbur week. What else is happening? Minahan went mini golfing.
Hey, how are you?
What's up?
What's good? Good,
Yeah.
KK.
Who is this?
That's
Cameo.
Oh, it is Cameo. Okay. Hey, Cameo, what's going on? See, fucking hit the post, never puts the names up. It fucks me up.
I just did.
Yeah.
I'm having an issue with StreamYard where it doesn't hook up to my AirPods.
Yeah, I have that issue all the time. I don't know why it is. It's fucking weird.
Weird.
And it's fucking annoying.
So yeah, I'm gonna stay here until Jay gets here. Maybe I'll fuck with him for a couple of minutes. That's it.
Cammy, are you a Wilbur guy or what?
I am, sir. I'm gonna be going up there 3-ish, I believe. We're gonna hit some of the spots before and then go to the show, man.
Oh, that'll be good.
I'm actually looking forward to meeting Minifang and Kim Jong Un. So
I thought he was dead.
he's not dead. He's going, man. He's talking about it. He's going.
I didn't
Inspector
know.
J, Minifang Kim Jong Un, some of the guys from the Discord, KMS Discord. We're all meeting up.
Is KMS Discord still lively at all?
I mean, it's not bad. It's getting a little more lively for the Wilbur for sure, but I know what you're saying. I mean, I remember the heyday when it was amazing. It's better than what's it called? John's Discord, Intel.
Yeah, well, Jay kills Discords. Jay.
Yeah, what was that bullshit he was talking about with Lindsay?
I don't know. I thought Wagon was going to kill him. It's Wagon Wednesday. I don't know where that idiot is.
Yeah, whatever.
But yeah, no, I don't know. I haven't even seen. I usually go in the Discord maybe once a week to see Jay rambling or Dino rambling.
That's the same bullshit.
No. Well,
I'm kind of upset that Sneak said he's leaving. What's he doing? Oh, Jay kills everything. Okay, he's here. Hey, Sneaks.
Yeah.
What we mean? Going to Foley's or what?
Sneaks is always listening.
I think we're going to meet Sneaks at Foley's. We'll see what happens. I plan on having a great time either way. It's going to be more the tailgate, hanging up there in Boston, having a good time. And then the show is just going to be some icing, Icing.
Well, I was gonna say every live show that they've put out and stuff. I can't say that they've seemed like great shows. They definitely seems like a more of a thing. If you're there, they're probably awesome.
Yeah, I was talking to my wife about this. That every Saco I've been to, the show was just you could barely hear it. It was fun. The videos were cool, but it's all about the camaraderie and just hanging out. That's the best part of it. So we're going early. We'll be there 3 hours before. We'll have a good time, and then we'll probably just leave right away. We're driving up. We originally had a hotel, but after they changed it 6 times, we didn't. So the hotels right now are $300-$400. I'm not doing that shit. So
Really, in fucking Boston, they're that much money?
that's
Cameo
ridiculous.
blind Mike Squid.
Is it just because it's summer?
Dude, downtown Boston, it's always like that. We usually stay closer to the Fort Point area, the Seaport, and $250 is cheap. So I mean, you're talking about the Wilbur. I mean, right in the middle of Boston. It's fucking expensive. Unless you're staying in a hostel, which my wife will not do. So
Yeah, suppose people are fucking rattled that you don't have the names up. What the fuck are you doing?
All right, I'll keep
The
it on
people
permanently. The names go away whenever a comment is on the screen.
But then they come back, do they not?
They do.
I don't know where John is. I imagine he's getting his fucking boat ready to fucking get into Boston Harbor.
He's got there's another stream going on, the Pennsylvania music stuff.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I see.
I don't know if he's running that one, but it's going.
I see. So we got dual streams going. Hotels in Boston suck, eh? Well, that's good to know. Good to know. We should have done a hit their ice bucket today.
Today was big.
Yeah, that was a mistake. But I gotta save it all for tomorrow. I haven't heard from Vodka yet, so I'm interested to see if he'll be around.
I texted him Friday night and didn't get an answer, and then he popped into the comments on the 420 show. I think maybe looking for sympathy or something. He said, I miss that vodka guy or something like that.
That's always a good one.
I was talking to a couple people. I really feel like every show is going to be both shows are going to be 60% full. So many tickets out there.
Yeah, well, I was going to say it's kind of surprising. Like, there really isn't that much hype going into this show.
I mean, dude, it's been like 2.5 years. I mean, they put this up after the Madawaska, huge fanfare, all this stuff. Like, oh my God, we need to get to the show, and everybody bought it. And like, it's been fucking 2 years, and I know Kirk knows that, and that's why it's going to be a train wreck. Like, Mike's going to have 2 minutes of fucking stand up, and that's going to be fucking funny. Not funny, but funny to watch him. And then you're going to have some videos from fucking Justin that nobody's going to care about. But it'll still be funny because, you're just making fun of stuff. But it's going to be more like hanging out with people.
Will Justin make it to the Wilbur?
I mean, I feel he will because he missed the last couple of tacos. I have no idea.
Did you listen to Minifandom today?
I have.
Was it the Lauren Lynn?
No, she didn't do it. It was Manny, or not Manny, sorry. Gig,
Tony.
Tony,
no,
and TJ Hubbard.
No.
It was interesting. A lot of Steve from Providence name drops. That part was a little bit interesting. Sounds like that American hero will be at the Wilbur by the sounds of it.
Sounds like a good time, actually. I'll listen to that tomorrow.
Hang on, let me see if I can find this picture.
Sneaker sucks cock. I do believe that, yes, he is in rehab. I think we're okay saying that since he mentioned it on the show 15 times.
I'm sorry, it's not a picture, it's a video.
I'm actually looking forward to Killer. I'm looking forward to seeing Craig and hanging out with him a bit. We'll see. But do you remember VGS a couple episodes ago? They said they were going to that Storyland adult thing.
Yes.
I'm still going to that, and I'm not sure they're going to go. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my wife got tickets a while ago. I'm going the last one, the end of July.
So we mentioned Minifandom.
Oh wow, look at that.
Those are fucking some healthy weed plants.
That's great.
Those plants are taller than Mennies.
Dude, that's what happens when you stop drinking beer and you start gardening. That's what you do. That's great.
Those are big boy plants.
I remember we were in Saco and we were doing like a KMS Brews beer share. Probably had like 5 guys, whatever, sharing a bunch of beer. And Gig was talking to me and he's like, dude, you guys make me want to drink again. I'm like, no, get away, get away, get away. So that's what happens when you don't drink anymore. You just garden and you do shit around your house.
Jay could never.
Yeah, Jay could never, I was going to say. That's a lifetime of plants for Jay.
He's too busy reading bullshit books and dumb shit.
What's up?
Oh, John.
What's up, John?
John, are you going to the Wilbur or what? Does John have no sound? What's the...
Sorry, I don't have my fucking mic is at work. Am I bored into it? What's up?
John, are you going to the Wilbur? We got people asking.
I don't give a fuck about who's asking anything. How about that?
We're just trying to break the stories.
That's cool. How's that going?
Not great.
Yep.
Hit the rice bucket broke a story.
It's a tough bag of fucking rocks to handle. Like, you can't, it's tough. It's weird how people act these days around live events. It's odd. Jay turns into like a blood child. I don't understand it. How's this going? It sounds fucking thrilling. Who's here?
Just me, Cameo, and Hit the Post. Of course, your friend Jay couldn't make it.
Yeah. It's not that it's a no. It's just that my work is trying to figure out if I can get somebody to work an event for me. That's all.
Willie G.
No. We're good. Anybody who DMs my boss's hacked account at like saying how happy they were with him DMing them, it's tough to sell back to my boss then.
Oh, John, I'll bring a keg for you if you come.
Thanks, Cameo. You always know exactly what I hate in the world. Like beer. You always know what makes me smile, though.
So if you don't go, is Menner's going to come to Pennsylvania?
One way or another, I will see Meners. Like, if I'm not there for the Wilbur, I'll be there the next day, or like the day before or something.
I was gonna say you gotta.
Like I did that last time. I wasn't able to go. I literally went to Boston the next week. Like everyone busted my balls for not going to that thing, but like I went.
Because how far is Boston for you?
6
4.5 hours,
or like 4.5 hours, not 6. Sorry.
Oh, that's a decent trip.
4.5, 5 hours. Yeah, it's I mean, Pittsburgh's further, which is crazy to think about.
I'm actually going.
Pennsylvania's a pretty big state.
August.
Pennsylvania's massive. People don't realize that. People forget. Where's BA? Still in rehab?
I haven't heard from BA at all in days.
Yeah, it's tough. I have a funny screenshot actually. He would love this. R.I.P.
I think Vodka's still in rehab. I think we're going with that anyway, which is good. Hit the post. Did you fucking clip? Did you clip Jay Lindsay and Wagon at all? You should have fucking had about 800 clips for that thing.
I pulled one clip. I was told it wasn't funny.
Oh, okay. Who told you it wasn't funny?
Mr. Blind Mike Sneakers.
Got to stop that. Can't be letting him predict what's funny or not. He's a smart guy, but like, gotta put your foot down.
I'm gonna get a picture of him hugging Inspector J. We're gonna.
Oh yeah, I bet. I'm sure you'll get that picture, Cameo. That'll be a real Mona Lisa. You never know though. Fucking, I've never seen. I have like something I want to tell Sneak so bad that happened this morning, but I can't, just to protect all parties. But it's like not something serious. It's really funny, but I'm gonna wait a couple days before I show him. Did Kirk win this fucking match today, or what was that? I didn't understand any of it.
Seemed like it from his tweets.
Yeah. So like there was no live coverage. This was like a why would you ever like even then promote it?
Well, I think they're gonna do a whole video, and they're waiting for that.
Well, that's what I mean. Then why would you promote? Like, I don't understand. There's no reason they should have promoted it like this then.
I think Kirk and them didn't understand what was happening, to be honest. I think Kirk and Cullinane are retarded.
Yeah, like, I think that makes a lot more sense. What was the whole, like, I want to kill Dave Cullinane about? No one knows?
No, I don't know.
Okay, I didn't know, like, they didn't, I assume they didn't do an episode.
I think there's so many people, so I bet you there's teams and it's not a singles event.
Well, they showed the 4-person team. It was Alex's mom, Frank the Tank, Clemmer.
What's up? Alex's mom's a rocket.
Yeah, I'd be down with Alex's mom all day.
Called hype.
Yeah, that was.
It's called hype, or like you called the hype, or are you like making fun of the hype? I just don't understand that. That's a J sentence. I don't want to hurt your feelings, but
Sneaks was ripping on the Barstool employees today, patting themselves on the back for waking up at 4:30 to go play mini golf.
So that's what my funny thing is about. But like I said, for all parties involved, I'm going to be protecting that for a grace period of 48 hours.
So instead of joining the StreamYard, Jay is listening to the show and just DMing.
I don't even care anymore. I'm so fucking over Jay's fucking attitude. Like, we'll see you back. We'll see you back here later. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
Whoever put that picture up of Clemmer and Kirk from the main mini golf, and then
I literally never have felt stress in my whole life.
That's pretty funny.
Whole time. Clemmer does like legit works for Barstool now.
Yeah, he's hired. He's on the
world?
Portnoy show last night said he's probably going to be in Miami.
He's the fastest man alive, if you've seen.
Yeah,
just dominating 5-year-old girls.
It is like a rough piece of content, but it is funny that that video has more views than anything KMS has put out.
That's the thing about Clemmer. He's going to do a bunch of shit like that, and one of them's going to stick. He's going to do 20 of those, something like that, and one of them's going to get like a fucking 500,000 views, and that's it. That's what they're looking for.
Yeah.
I don't know what Barstool's goal is at this point in time, honestly. I don't. They have no drive to a goal. Like at a certain point, I guess the last buyout, was the peak.
Well, they're very fragmented in like their vision.
Yeah, it's very cliche, not cliche. It's very clicky. It's very like spread thin, and there's no like their personalities are losing their fucking characterization because they're literally growing old while this bullshit's occurring. My boy used to always tell me, like a couple of years ago, he was like, Nardini's ruining that podcast. He wasn't 100% right. Token CEO ruined that that fucking company. Like that. Imagine working there and then just seeing Nardini's fucking stupid fucking podcast getting promoted all day long everywhere. Like a random fucking video from the Barstool account will be posted, and then Token CEO is tagged in it. It will have nothing to do with Token CEO. It's just like that was the power of Barstool to have those things, and Nardini just like fucking filled it up with their own fucking horrible podcast that like 7 CEOs listen to.
Yeah, no, it is fucking weird because it's weird that like they don't do anything with baseball too.
And I don't know for a fact they don't buy merch or support any sponsors. I know that for a fact. I've done the research. So what else is going on in this fucking world of crazy people? How is Hit the Rice Bucket going, gentlemen?
We're on tomorrow.
Yeah, big show tomorrow.
Cool. Big show. Is it the return?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you buy me King Tut's dagger so I could stop watching this?
What? Buy him?
I'm actually surprised I didn't get a DM from Jake.
Hey, walk into your kitchen and walk into a bread knife for me.
Hang on right now.
Jay's not wrong about what? This isn't good. I don't know. Like, what do these people? What's so upset? What are they upset about?
They need every show to be a spectacle.
We're talking about our friend in rehab. You fucking cunts. Like,
I'm actually
sorry
not sure
we fucking care.
I'm not sure which take I'm taking from Kirk either, because we never really talked about Clemmer doing shit like that. I mean, if you find me the audio, that's fine.
Cameo, I have no fucking clue what you're talking about.
I just look in the chat.
Oh, Kirk's take Cameo on what? On what?
Because I talked about him doing the fastest man alive type thing, whatever.
I don't get it.
All right, so I talked about Kirk.
Forbes.com, possible origin of King Tut's dagger made from alien metal revealed.
Yeah, that was I don't like that we pulled that up because that was a bait and fucking switch comment. He has done this before, bring up King Tut's dagger and it's alien, like that was a trap. It's okay.
That article's from less than 4 months ago.
I know. Trust me. I feel the same way as you do right now, like 4 months ago when he did this to me. And it was like 3 days old at that point. And I was just like, I fucking hate you. He was like, yeah, King Tut's dagger is made out of like fucking. I'm like, that's the fucking storyline of Assassin's Creed fucking Origins, dude. I played the game. Cameo, what the fuck? Oh, Cameo's gone too? Oh no, Cameo's here. What the fuck you doing on here? How you been? You're going to Wilbur, right?
Yeah, Wilbur week. You know, we're doing our thing.
Going
up Saturday, 4 o'clock, and go to the bars, and then we're going to hit the show.
Yeah? You going to make the show?
Yes, sir. We got some good seats, too.
That's my guy. Is Mrs. Cameo going, or just you?
Absolutely.
Queen. The queen.
The queen of the comments.
There may be several kings of the comments, but there's only one queen of this show.
100.
So what? Just my whole
Danny
cast
Jones?
of this show just doesn't give a fuck about fucking anything anymore. It's such a disgrace. Like, grow up. I have literally shit that goes on during these shows, and I show up. But I tell everyone there's one day a week I can't do them, and all hell breaks loose every fucking time. Fucking Jay. He's fucked up the 420 or the 710 show this week and a Tuesday show, which all blame falls on him.
He did a show last night.
Yeah, I heard it was a disgrace, and like he ended up just fighting, and it's just horrible.
It was just him watching YouTube.
Yeah, that's
one
a
or
disgrace.
two
Like you
videos.
can't sit here and like say people suck on camera, and then when you have this fucking spotlight on you, you get like, how does light work?
We're talking glyphosate last night.
Sounds
the
awful.
enemy.
Lord.
The enemy. Dude, we had one of like the funniest episodes of the podcast I produced for work tonight. This comedian was there. He was fucking hysterical, dude. I was gonna send it like to Blind Mike to have this kid on. He's like a big comedian, but he's like a perfect fit for doing like a Why Are You Laughing or something like that. If like any one of those guys that Mike will usually have on, this guy would fit right in with those fucking guys. John, you keep him around. Do I? Am I the one that's always talking about Jay? Let's look at ourselves in the fucking mirror and say, who says Jay's name more? Who keeps Jay relevant? It's like fucking Voldemort. Keep saying Jay sucks. See if he disappears. That's all I'm saying. Say it and then continue to say it's my fault. I have a good idea. How about when he's doing a terrible show, don't come in there and say he sucks. Just fucking let him die. Papa. This is actually your fault, John. Yep. There it goes. Here we fucking go.
12 week.
It's a wild bar week.
12 week.
Where are you? Are you close enough that you don't have to get a hotel or anything, Camille?
Yeah, I'm not that far. We're gonna drive up. We're gonna take the tea in.
Yeah.
Be back.
A little high tea.
Oh yeah.
That'll be fun. Like I said, I have this thing called the Inclusion Festival on Saturday. It's a music festival that I might have to work, but if all goes according to plan, I won't have to work.
Dude, I am just in this for me and Minifan Kim Jong.
Jay, pick me up, Sneaks.
I want to see him
Coach.
have a good time with him.
Cool.
Guarantee, Jay, you're not riding in his car.
There's 100% chance that Sneaks treats Jay like Montante did at Saco.
Bed bugs.
Which was just blatant bullying in my eyes. What I would consider just straight bullying. Fat gooby, bro. Yeah, I said this the other day. I don't mind the Sneaks simps as much as I mind Jay simping on Sneaks and the validation he needs from sneakers. I hope that everyone that goes
not a
to
nice
that
comment.
show actually gets shot. Me too. Yeah, and I hope it's not Blob, but the guy who's there to defend from Blob. And then Blob walks in, he's the only survivor. Spin team.
Vigilante justice.
Fucking, do you feel in charge?
HTP, you got to get down here, man. It's not that far of a drive.
Yo, that's a great.
To Boston? What are you talking about?
That's a fucking 12-hour ride for him, dude. The state of New York is one
to get to Boston. It would probably take me 6.5, 7 hours.
It's not bad. Come on down, man.
The state of New York
shouldn't take you that long. It shouldn't take you that long.
What happened? Did you give in?
Into what?
Yourself. That's
no. I just don't like coming in with like the other day. I came in, my mic wasn't working. I was actually going in and out, making sure all the stuff worked before I came in here right now. And now I'm looking for a couple things for dinner.
People famously say that I keep you around. I don't have any.
You don't answer everything.
Evidence. I don't have any evidence per se on hand right now that people say you're to blame for you, but I will say it is time for a comeback.
Why?
With current traffic, 5 hours. 5 hours to the Wilbur.
Show those glasses.
Hey, what's up, Cameo? How are you?
Yeah,
which is funny because you're on the far side of New York and I'm on the tippy top of Pennsylvania, and it takes
6 hours is not realistic. That's not.
Okay,
that's
I
not.
need to hear what
I said I
you
misspoke.
think about
it's 5
time.
hours. with
Yeah.
current traffic.
And 4.5 if you like you can 4:45 that all day. You just don't want to.
Jay, you have tickets to both shows or what? Okay.
Yeah, I
You
don't know
just
what kind of
is
answer that
this just are we small talking the whole show?
2 minutes.
What do you mean? I have no idea I'm going to the
Okay,
first show
Mikey.
and that's it. Then I'm going home.
Wait, I know sides. See that? It says gang member.
Yeah.
Red Rocks. Let's count down those last 3. I'm just kidding. I never showed you guys this funny screenshot.
No, I guess that being a dick. Just telling you like it's a cameo. Like
Why were you eat?
are you going to both shows? Are you going to both shows?
Maybe he just has to ask you a question, dude. There's nothing.
What
more
time you
press-
headed in? What time you headed in? You bringing the missus? You bringing the missus? Like what?
Oh, God.
This
Right,
is
dude,
what
that's completely. You know what? That's completely valid. How about this? Fill
like
in
what?
that spot. Fill in that spot for me. That's all I ask. Just fill in the spot.
Fill in what spot?
Of him saying that. So instead of him saying that, we'll do what you want to do.
What I want to do.
Yeah. And then we should be good, right?
No, because we still gotta call. I need a money box. I need like some type of ticket spool.
Like
so that
Redman on his Cribs episode when he had the dollar box. You guys remember that?
no, what was it for?
He just had a shoebox full of like crumpled up dollar bills.
hold
He's
his
like, whenever I
money?
need money for milk or something, I just
Yeah.
go to the
Are you
dollar
talking about
box.
how high?
No,
or,
from his MTV Cribs
His
episode.
real
from
fucking
Cribs.
house.
Yeah, no, and dude, they're in how high, right? Not stealing. What's the other one?
It's Method Man and Rayman.
Yeah, Redman, not Rayman.
Redman.
Rayman. That was a great video game.
Yeah, exactly. Jay, you
Can
know
I
you
ask-
fucking
can I
text
ask-
me all day on fucking Saturday. Where are you at?
Can I ask-
Where are you
Can
at?
I have a question real quick. This is gonna ruin everything, but I've got honey right here, right? $12.99 for a pound. All right, $11.99 for 12 ounces, but the 12 ounces isn't a bear thing. It's like
What?
$1 more for a pound. How much is a pound? 4 more ounces, or like double that?
Say it again.
A
Where you
pound
A
at
pound
Stop
is
and
16
Shop.
ounces.
Yeah, all right. So it's 4 more ounces for $1 more. It feels like a fucking ripoff.
What are you making?
What is
mead?
it per pound?
What are you doing?
Honey.
And what does it cost
You
for
know
a
what
pound?
mead is? It's wine from honey.
$12.99 a pound.
Then to get an extra
how
quarter
much
pound for $1 is a substantially good
Yeah,
deal.
like why would you even have that as an option? You know,
Jay, what?
I-
You're not at your local farmer for your honey?
I was seeing what they had as options at Stop and Shop because they do have that was a farmed option, but the farm is from Connecticut. So how local is it? You know what I'm saying?
No.
So it's not local at all, Cameo. Not local at all. Let's check the beef. I bet you the beef is from like New York. I need Maine beef.
What?
I need.
What are you doing, Jay? What are you doing?
All right, I'm hungry. I wanted to cook a steak tonight.
Okay, you're gonna reverse sear. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, probably.
How are you gonna do
I
that?
got it.
Tell
Oh,
me.
God.
We got $10 organic strip steak.
No.
Don't buy that.
No.
Get a sirloin. Sirloin?
Sure.
I don't even like the way it looks.
Let's see the meat case. Let's see it.
I'm at like the glass one or the butcher shop one. What do you want me to get?
Last
Steak tips?
piece. See it. See what they got.
They got their own brand. You got Nature's Promise, or Taste of Inspiration's beef sirloin tips.
Jay, did you DM me on Facebook during this show?
I think that I thought I was in the chat.
I have that clip of the dollar box.
All right, I'll watch that.
Over here is where I keep, like, stuff I don't use. Like, you know how you got a shoebox of shit in your house? Well, I keep that in the kitchen. This is what I call the dollar box. If I need some money, I just run to the dollar box and go get me some bread or some juice, what I need. It comes in handy. You should keep one in the house.
I would tell a funny story about my childhood right now, but everyone would call it a lie. I can call somebody to verify the story, but
if you could throw a picture of the boat up or a picture of your ticket to the Wilbur, I think people would just accept whatever you say.
Do me a favor, throw up any proof you have that you have a chance in the rest of this life, and I'll do that for you in any second.
I'm still here, and I'm older than you, so stroke it, Johnny.
Somebody clip that for me. Somebody clip that for me where he said I'm older than you, and then said, stroke it, Johnny. Please.
Jay, what you should do is sous vide that steak in the pound of
sous vide.
123 degrees. All right.
I can't sous vide anything.
Talk to me.
I don't have a sous vide.
What did I do?
You don't have a sous vide?
I don't have a sous vide. I was gonna air fry it. That's why I was gonna go steak.
Good Lord.
You know nothing. You know nothing.
You know nothing.
Nah, honestly, Cameo, I put the steak back. I don't know what to get.
Boomer Wells.
That's Hoodie. What's up, Hoodie?
Jay, do you plan on seeing Menners this weekend?
I'm kind of over the Menners stuff.
Yeah,
that
it's
wasn't
tough to be like the guy visiting from another place and then being also the guy that's here for 2 weeks, because there's nothing more uninviting than being there for 2 weeks. Then you just become part of somebody's life, really. After the 2 weeks is the barrier where people will start getting annoyed.
I feel like he's doing like the Minnekirk tour.
Shut up. What do you mean the Minnekirk tour? He's in the fucking country for that. No shit he's doing that. Like, can we get past that? But why? You try to see every. You get pissed when people.
I know. I feel like I did everything he's doing. Maybe that's why I'm so annoyed by it.
Well, I mean, stop doing that. It's super creepy that you go to places.
I've been there and done that already, John. It's not my fault that I did things before people thought that they like doing them was. I'm going.
Hey,
nope. Jay, 2 minutes. You cannot say something you did first was cooler when it's just literally nothing.
So what am I going
anything? Like I did something before somebody, and I think it's pretty stupid that they think they're cool because of it. It's like, dude, I was talking about walking, like fucking.
You guys have both been to Saco. What Menners is doing is the microcosm of what Menners is doing. What Jay is doing. I'm sorry. What Jay did at Saco.
Cameo. Now I'm lost. Start over.
Okay. So what Jay does at Saco.
You know what? I'd quit this test. I don't want this question. You know what? B equals R. I'm out.
Yeah, right. So what Jay does at Saco is a microcosm of what Menners is doing in Boston right now. So Jay goes to Saco. He goes to every table, every car. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Hey, blah, blah, blah. That's what Menners is doing right now.
Thank you.
He agrees. Great.
What was the best thing about today's episode? Not that I listened, but if it's worth it, yeah, no, I believe hit
what
the post.
What are you talking about?
Minute fandom. Somebody asked about it earlier.
There's these small things I would say in your life, and I'm speaking.
Assume people know things. Yes, I think that we have some type of more of a connection than we actually show on the show, and I think you get clouded by that during the week with your real life. So
that's called life. No, what I'm saying is there's these small things.
Clouding our
made me forget
old connection. We used to have better connection.
Yeah, that's not true. You're just literally aggravating people day after day. It fucking rides a toll on people's brains.
It's literally what I've done my entire life.
Yeah, well, that's why you have no friends other than Elvis, who is a great guy.
Elvis was with me all day tonight.
And a model Dominican. Whatever.
I didn't even ask for that guy. He just came into my life because he would always be home
Well, yeah, I
while
mean, he's been
we would skip
slow
school.
he's been slow bleeding your family money for the past 15 years. So in a
Elvis?
few years when you notice that, yeah.
Elvis? No way.
I
Yeah,
think
Then
he
he's a
was
lot.
made an authorized user on that fucking
When I found out how much
EBT
money he
card
was
that you guys
making,
have years ago.
did you hear him how much he said it on an episode? How much money he made a day when he was busy in the business?
is Elvis fucking your mom like Zach Wilson?
I don't.
Whoa.
My
Is he?
mom actually has been quite on edge recently,
Oh,
so
not
probably not.
So
Probably
he
not.
should
Those
be.
Zach Wilson comparison would be Jay's mom's best friend.
If any, why?
Ooh, maybe
true.
both of them same
Because
time.
that's allegedly Zach
Oh no,
Wilson is
it's
sleeping
not
with
his
his
actual
mom's best
mom
friend.
though. So
Because he likes Spanish girls? Is that the joke? My mom's white.
I just think that he wants to fuck your mom.
I mean, if people wanna
Relieve that
do-
stress.
I don't understand why like kids don't want their friends to bang their mom. I feel like that's automatic relief.
I think we could end this there, right?
The talk as
The
a whole.
thing, the whole show. Like, what was that statement?
You're literally doing your friend a favor. You're like giving your friend like therapy. Like you would probably get a PS5 the day of if you were banging your friend's mom.
Your
Out of
mom?
it.
what
Yeah,
about-
like if I was
Alright.
banging your mom would buy you better things.
Okay, there's some truth to that, but
I think in Lindsay
hold on. What?
go and have it out with Jay.
What's up?
I think that Lindsay needs to come on the show and have it out with you.
Is has she been talking shit about all the shit I've been sending her or not?
Oh, she said in the Discord.
Oh, today?
It's on the next card. When we go to the card on this show, we just read Old Menzel and Tell episode topics. So if you'd like me to, I will gladly do that. To drown
Lindsay
out my
definitely.
sorrow.
Sorry.
Also, I don't know who Boomer Wells is. Never mind. I'm taking my headphones off because Jay's about to dox him.
Who's he talk? Oh, hoodie.
Did he just?
I didn't. I never got
My
confirmation.
Uber Eats driver just called Carm and said, "Oh, I don't mean to disturb you, but I like your doormat at the house." He also called before to say, "This is the 4th time delivering here." What are you doing to be a better Uber driver, Jay? Nothing.
Okay,
And
why
I
are you
leave it
wearing
on that.
glasses? What are you doing?
It actually helps me see the comments.
I'll be right back.
What magnification are those at?
I think they're 1.2.
1.25?
Mm-hmm. When I see clear. I'm going with a double Portuguese wheat roll for the tips.
I don't think that the Portuguese ever use wheat.
Nah, they just the style, but they're made with multigrain.
A bolo?
Yeah. I wanted to go to Wegmans tonight, hit the post, but I didn't think you deserved that after your soft showing the other night. So maybe tomorrow.
We got a busy lineup. Busy lineup of programming tomorrow. Hit the Rice Bucket. We got the finance show. Meeting in the
finance show
Minds.
going?
Good versus evil. They want to do it tomorrow.
Is that just a random day? Are you the producer of it?
Yeah, I think we're trying to do just one day a week.
And
I
they
like
just
that.
do it
I do
sporadically?
that with my own show. Just guarantee one day a week. If you got to move it, you got to move it. But still satisfy that one promise one day a week. I like that.
If you're
Alright, I'm gonna
busy,
be-
that's what I would recommend.
I'm in for vodka tonight, so I'm gonna make
Jay, insufferable. What cameo? Sorry, it wasn't your mic at all. You can unmute.
No, please. I was just saying I'm gonna be vodka tonight. I'm going to make a drink. I'll be back.
Wow, that is a low blow coming from my guy cameo. Wow, love that.
Please wait. Please give me 1 second.
Yo. Think of calming things. How's our plan gonna be for this fucking CEO idol? I wanted to talk about that tonight, but my co-host here, everyone isn't here. So one's in rehab, one should be in rehab, the other really should be in rehab, and Jay's here, thank God. So continue to tell me how Jay's the worst one. Actually, Jay needs rehab, probably like another psychiatric look.
Did you just say I don't need rehab?
Nope.
Nice.
I doubled back.
Yeah, I should go. Do you think that was my problem?
I would say you need. I don't know, actually. I mean, this has to be a record of how many times someone has been kicked out of a show.
It looks stable now.
I am on a click fucking happy.
It's like meditation. It is what you want it to be. You know what I mean? Like meditation could be anything.
You have an unbelievable way of coming in and trying to act like you're an ER doctor.
Rehab. I am a fucking doctor.
Yeah, like one line is gonna make
a
movie out of it.
My mom does live in a trailer.
Yeah, you got that. You nailed that line.
Welcome to Meeting Minds, the longest hour in broadcast history. Thank you for joining. This is John and Hit the Post. I'm Jay. Cameo by Mike is here. And it's Cameo. Sorry, go ahead.
I have a lot to say about the Andy Mayo Matters episode, by the way.
Yeah, that's how this sprouted. That's how this question all started, is that I asked about Gig and Tony's episode, and then you assumed I didn't.
A Gig and Tony episode?
Yeah, duh.
And it's probably fucking great.
I don't want to listen to them anymore.
Yeah, I don't care. No one does. At all. I hate that. I'm not going to listen to it.
You hate Gig? Oh, you hate.
What a stand. What a stand.
What is what? You think I'm a stand?
No, taking a stand and not listening to that episode, it's going to make a shockwave, I think. It's going to
I don't think it matters. It's just...
What? You don't think it matters? Yeah, that's it. I don't think anything
it's almost more of a reason to not ever do an episode.
And nothing else matters.
Oh, I'm sure that'll be an even bigger stand for everybody if you just don't do an episode.
Shout out Robbie V. Catch him next tomorrow on the Finance Show.
Before they record and you don't know anything about it, you could tell them that it would be a bad idea to start.
Hey, Lindsay.
Hello.
Oh, wait.
I wish I could do that with this show. I wish I could go back in time and be like, hey, I don't even think you should do it.
I'm glad you're here now. I'm glad you're here because you know what?
Listen, hi, Lindsay. We're not friends on Twitter.
No.
My profile is blocked, so
yes.
I don't get any of your messages because I ignore them and delete them. So you can't see the messages.
They're still there.
It's a good move.
And I'll always have them there. So then when Uncle dies, we can look at Uncle's brain and then we'll know that Jay had all the answers.
Sure, Jay. Whatever you want,
gotta
buddy.
stop doing that, man. That's fucking fucked up.
I can't have people just saying they're dying because they have cancer anymore. It's bullshit.
Like, imagine
Kurt
Jay
wants to cry about his parents having pancreatic cancer. Obviously they were just sugar addicts. Done. It's all about bugs.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Cocked your hand to the side and said I'm angry. 5 days since you laughed at me, saying get back to...
Not funny if it's not real.
You just blamed pancreatic cancer on bugs, and I don't.
On sugar. Yes. On sugar bugs. On sugar bugs. Yes. Yes, I did.
Then he sends me all this weird shit, and
not
I
weird.
Don't look at it.
Studies that don't get. It's like.
I don't care what it is.
It doesn't matter if you care or not. Doesn't matter if you care or not, Lindsay. It's just
stop sending it because
I'll never stop.
Want to fucking deny
know the truth
over and over.
Yes, you don't want to know the truth. I understand.
Jay just goes. Jay just goes, I don't care. Like, you just contradicted yourself with this own sentence.
People would rather say that people are dying than accept the truth. It's not fucking right.
That everyone's dying?
No, because I think when people accept
or that
diseases,
you know about sugar bugs.
No, I think 100%. When people accept diseases,
have you asked anyone else if they know about sugar bugs too, maybe, or is it just you who read this ancient?
No, it's just common knowledge that bugs need sugar to survive.
So it's common knowledge. So actually, your specialty in it actually means nothing.
There's no specialty. You literally garden, you see bugs.
Every single sentence that you are saying is bullshit.
When
Jay
you
is
garden,
never going to die.
and then you ask me about my boat.
Gardens.
Then you ask me about my boat. Isn't you see how there's
the best thing about your boat? I want you to collect
because you literally mow ice cream every day.
Yeah.
Ice cream has nothing to do with cancer.
You're gonna get cancer because your
There's
stupid
sugar
head's
in
too
ice
close to the
cream,
microwave when you
fucking
sleep.
idiot.
There's different kinds of sugar, and not all people that make ice cream pour sugar into it. That's bad for you. Some of them use coconut sugar.
For everything.
No, because there's an answer for everything, and that's what I hate about people is we pretend that there's not. We pretend that we have to
then why
eat.
don't you specify which sugar bug kills you for pancreatic
Maybe
cancer?
they don't choose to not believe there's an answer. Maybe
I think that
they don't have it yet.
No, I think that you have pancreatic cancer because the bugs that like fructose, they keep eating it, and your body keeps sending sugar down to your belly area because that's where we're all fat in our ass and our legs. Nobody's ever fat in their shoulders, right? So anybody that has fat below their shoulders, below their waist, is feeding their sugar. They're feeding their sugar bugs.
You're wrong. So an obese person's fat literally overpopulates their body. So there is sugar fat. So you're wrong.
Eat like your knees. No, it's that the fat stores itself, right?
So
that's what it's doing. That's why.
So you're telling me we're infested with sugar?
I think the sugar bugs stay nice and warm in this big fat blanket, and they just keep eating the fructose and keep eating the fructose and keep eating the high fructose corn syrup because it's literally part of your fat. Like it's just there.
This is my guy. So watch how to strip him down to nothing. Pay attention because
how does this argument that fat is stored like in your belly and your ass and your legs, how does that play into the fact that you can't spot target fat? Like if you have a fat gut, you can't just do a bunch of crunches and make it go away.
No, you just have to change the fat that you
Are the bugs any relevance to the crunches that we are talking about? And once again, I'm going to need you to tie back that into pancreatic.
I think if you do, this is what I was thinking, how it's related to autism. I think that autism.
Your theory.
Oh my god.
On autism?
I mean, if we're going to throw that into the bucket, fuck it. Why not start off?
I think autism's caused by like kids getting malaria or kids getting like a flu, what you would call like some type of mosquito or bug bites them. They get a fever, they get sick. The fever is trying to kill the virus that got into them from the bug that they got bit by. Usually what I'm noticing
how many different things can cause that? Like how many? It's like a
fever?
How many different?
A fever?
No. Yeah, that too.
What? No, I don't. I think not many things can cause a fever. I think different bugs and bacteria and reactions can cause a fever, but they start somewhere, John.
Jay, why did you get COVID if you do all of this? If you eat
because
this
the
way,
strain that was in
the carton of ice cream he used his hands to eat probably outweighed the fucking kombucha he drank that morning.
What carton? What, yesterday?
Any day, Jay. You eat a carton of ice cream, basically.
I had
to drink fucking greeny vegetables to people.
I don't eat a lot of green.
Water bugs, pancreatic cancer prevention, and then you just threw an autism.
No, I said sugar bugs, not water bugs.
No one fucking cares about the difference.
Yeah, they do. They need to care. If they didn't care, then we're just gonna keep doing the things that you do, where nobody fucking lives and everybody's sick.
Not the things that you do, because you live in a
town. I'm not sick. I'm not sick. And Cameo, COVID was a 5-day flu for me. How about you?
For myself,
I would say that's a little bit longer than most people.
I tell Elvis all the
I've
time.
seen you have a toothache, and let me just tell you
The
that I've seen
toothache,
your
I
knees
said, was a
bend
result of
pain.
the toothache was. There you go, John. That's what I think too.
I
It's like,
tied it all together. There it is.
no, I
Pancreatic
think
cancer.
even like people like
Done.
Gandhi, like they knew, like if they got something like a toothache, they could tell that they got infected quicker. And it's not necessarily that they got infected by a horrible fucking thing, because I think even
I get what you mean. I get what you mean. Let me try to wrap my hand around
it's like
this.
a
What you're saying
vaccine.
is, if people like Gandhi, who back in the day had modern science to tell them they had a toothache, maybe they would have survived for a little longer because the water sugar bugs would have died.
No, I think we need to scrape that toothache and see what kind of bacteria it is.
Okay, so let's scrape bacteria off of Gandhi's teeth back in the time where microscopes were being invented. And
I'm sure, John. I'm sure. Listen, this is something that's gonna. This is where my thing is like this. No, this all relates to my nephew. Regardless if we're gonna be funny or not, it relates to my nephew. And when he has his little moments where he starts to spaz out, as we would call retard spazzing out, his teeth,
we call it.
Wisdom teeth.
That might be watching, we don't call it that.
Retards.
I don't care.
Developmentally disabled.
No, they're only developmentally disabled because they're drug addicts, Camille. Don't fucking get it twisted.
Are you serious?
Yes, 100%.
No.
100%. Because I'm tired of people that have brain damage sitting on the fact that brains can't get better.
I can't wait to the year.
I'm glad you're all experiencing this.
I can't wait till the year in America where calling your nephew a drug addict is going to get you canceled, because I
think Mrs. CBM is watching right now, and she's.
I hope she is, because I hope that she realized. You know what I heard on the Rogan podcast is when they give people ketamine.
What did you say?
They give people ketamine when they asking. I would love a nurses. Do they use ketamine in the emergency room? John, no, we can't get that.
How would I know?
Maybe in controlled amounts.
I thought Carm was there.
I could ask my girlfriend, who doesn't.
That's why I asked the question.
Bugs or sugar bugs. So
shut up. That's why I asked the question.
Jay, do you want to talk to actually somebody that's actually?
She's not. She's gonna be.
Just read your stupid bullshit.
That
you
read all the time.
I don't read.
I'd rather actually, Camille. I appreciate her input.
I don't read.
I'd rather Jay's, who is literally in the wild living as one right now. So.
I've got a random cat on my porch.
I prefer that
random
experience.
I've got a random cat on my porch.
John, is that she deals with.
We're eye on eye.
Jay every day.
Scarlet tear.
Say the same shit and spew this bullshit, and that's why they're not getting better. Like, oh god, these books. They have no idea what's going on. And Jay, you're one of them. Sorry.
Best part is Jay, trying to solve the world's problems himself. And then 3 years later, when he finally comes to its resolution, he figures out it was the answer that science or the world has figured out 10 minutes to 10,000 years ago. And then he's just like, oh, damn.
I'm back.
God, you're gone.
I might have a cat fight here for you. Hold on.
I'm sure you'll put the camera the right way and that this is totally not fake.
This is what happens when you get people that actually deal in the field and stuff like that, and actually see it every day. He's like, "Oh, wait,
John, I was just showing you the camera. My camera's not even on. I'm a fucking idiot. Holy shit!" Sorry, Camille. Go ahead.
And the camera is backwards now.
So no, I mean my cats are. Sorry, Camille. The floor, yours.
Oh, there's people that actually deal with this in the field every day. There's people like you. I just
do
read
you
books.
Think I'm not
Jay doesn't
doing that?
He puts
no,
he buys books.
No, aside from the books. Aside from the books.
Jay buys books from the library and then puts them in a lunchbox.
No,
puts them in a wagon and then rides it home like Matilda does in the movie. And
I
she
have
at that age of fucking 3.
This is the worst thing I'm ever gonna say, and it's probably the most pedophilic thing that I'm ever gonna say. But I have a live subject. All right, so I know what you're saying, but now when I'm seeing it in action, it's hard to.
You're talking about is that
you have one person. You have one person that you know, or you have somebody in the field that has been dealing with hundreds of people.
People in the field
years
bug me.
No, I don't need examples.
Because when people in the field haven't figured it out yet, it bugs me.
So what? But
because people in the
what makes it
field,
that you know if the person knows what's going on or you?
This is like, are you smarter than a
because
fifth
they
grader?
don't
But if
dig
fifth
anymore.
graders-
They accept brain damage as because I think the mushroom stuff is changing the way people think about brains.
That's because
There
of
we go.
mushrooms and they're
What?
tripping.
That's you
I
changing.
don't. I
the
will.
subject.
You can tell me you saw.
No, this is. I have lots. There's lots of evidence in 2022 that says that brains don't stay retarded.
Oh my god.
No, it's not. See, and that's my problem is you guys just can't see that as a possibility. And
How
that
is
whole
it
field.
that like
Nobody said that.
Five-
Everybody wants everybody. If you work with somebody that is developmentally disabled,
Ever
You
hear
ever
of
watch
want them to
Regarding
get
Henry?
better.
I have a good
You ever
idea. I have
watch
a good idea. I have Jay. I have a good
Getting
idea.
better is different. Getting better.
I have a good idea. I have a good idea. How about this?
Oh, thank
We
you,
won't
John.
say it's black and white.
Or
We'll say it's
HTTP.
more of like a rainbow, like a spectrum of light. We'll call it that.
I'm just grateful that you're all seeing this.
How about that? Instead of black and white and two sides, we'll say there's a multiple sides, like a
There's
like
a rainbow, and Jay is just looking at one color. Because
scale.
he has
yeah.
one person.
No,
he
he's
looks
not
at.
even. He's literally looking at fucking grass on the ground and being like, "Can I make that?"
Exactly. He's
fucking
looking at.
move?
He's looking at the green. That's it. And when you work with 100 different people with 100 different issues, you learn different things. Except for what he's doing, 2 people he knows, and that's it.
Sugar bug
Yeah, no.
baby.
Tonight proved nothing more than Jay has this kid's chain somewhere. 100%. Is he frozen like
Sugar
that? He looks like the fucking Blair
Yep.
Witch Project. Someone screenshot.
He sure is.
Perfect. Now we have this for Jay and this Jay.
Oh,
Can I talk now?
Yeah.
no one.
Go ahead, Jay.
Oh, there's 2 of me? Hold on, let me close one out. No, I only have one.
You remember me?
Hello?
Don't let your heart.
John,
You know what, Jay? Jay needs to spend a year in the field of people that have
Yeah,
issues.
No.
that's just as dumb as any idea fucking Jay
Nope.
had tonight.
No, it's
Jay's
true.
been in the
It's
field
true.
his
Yeah,
whole life.
let's think about this for a second. Let's put him.
this is my problem is
We're putting
Cameo's
in
not
danger here.
understanding either that like I am seeing how I'm going through it. I think by being this low, Cameo, I've had a real opportunity at figuring out what's meeting this mind.
You
What
have
you're saying
one
is you
person
started
that
from
you're
the
dealing
bottom.
No,
with.
no, 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 no. This one. This one. This
So
one.
2. So you have 2.
Well, see, no, actually 2 people. 3 people. 3 people, because you're
Okay,
forgetting
you have 3.
Nana. And I think Nana, Maui. I
No.
actually did. I think I
Your
think I
cat?
messaged hit the post. I messaged hit the post this the other day. I said Maui, my dad, and Nana. I think.
Dad, brother, and Maui.
All
I
right,
thought
yeah.
your nephew was part of it.
No, like mentally, seeing the flows of all the different levels of mental health
Commenter is.
are just seeing a family from an outside
I'm out
view
here fighting
looking in.
wars in the fucking trenches.
Like even you with your family and such, like just knowing that type of stuff and then my stuff and then
No one knows
relating
who
it
you are.
to all the families that I've ruined in the past. Like,
Love to know what that means.
Shit.
John, people
The
trust me
families
with
I
their
ruined in
children.
the past.
I people have trusted me in the past with lives, young lives.
Imagine that someone giving you like
A chance. Oh, John, way to take credit for the show.
I wasn't.
Yeah, you were. Imagine
I was
someone
talking about
giving you a
everyone
chance.
that has let go of that rope and let you fall off a cliff.
What cliff?
It was more of a curb. My bad.
To
It just
fall
looked
off
like,
a curb?
it looked like a cliff for your size.
Is that a short joke?
Yeah, it's a shirt joke. It has to do with the shirt business that my company is in.
Short, because I'm short.
My 3rd shirt came in today, John.
Oh, nice.
What are you, Simon?
No,
Nope.
I paid for them.
Good joke. What does that mean? That actually was kind of funny.
I got the purple summer shirt. It's actually pretty nice.
Jay, what I would say is get in the field.
Hey, my
before you
shirt
make
came in
any
today.
more.
What I
We can DC about it whenever you want, Cameo. I know Mrs. Cameo will my opinions on all of it, but I have.
Like a professional, will give you 0.5 seconds of a day before she.
Don't you think my problem is with professionals? If professionals were really professionals, they would figure out what's wrong with these people and not just assume they're retarded. They have to stop assuming they're retarded. People have to like.
Dude, you're assuming that she assumes that
word.
I'm assuming no. The thing with her is she's stuck in a place where she has to just
even
do what the parents say.
Stuff like
she has to just listen to the parents. Like, no, I think the parents are the problem. Like the parents listen to the doctor, and the doctor said this, and you don't. Yeah, but you don't have a choice. You still have to listen to what.
And unlike you.
No, I think when you're in that position, you don't have a say in what people do. You just have to listen to what is on the paper. So like if you
have a say to everything in medicine.
The stuff on the paper is from a doctor. The doctor has an agenda.
Jay, they're at that doctor because they're terrified. Know why they're terrified? Because
they're at the doctor because the parents are terrified. The kids aren't terrified. The kids don't even know what's wrong with them.
There's no kids.
No shit. Maybe
it's adults.
The people that they're taking care of.
Oh my God, you just are literally the opposite.
So there's no caretakers involved with this
You're the opposite of progression.
Of course there is, but if you're talking about 100 people, there might be 35 people that have caretakers.
You are regression in human skin.
We need regression because the problem is we think we're too advanced, John. You need to go back to the root.
Okay, yeah. So what you're saying is, oh my God, you're just so backwards.
I'm sorry, but even Cameo is saying, hey, like you guys, you're the only thing you can do is say, oh, you talk to a professional. Like that's the problem. Is professionals are the ones that are keeping this narrative going.
Okay, so let me just.
So they should just talk to Jay.
No, let me. No, they should. The whole thing.
This is the problem. This is the problem.
It started off by him saying, people aren't taking it seriously enough. Then it went into sugar bug and water bug pancreatic cancer prevention. Then we went into the spectrum. Then we called he called his nephew a drug addict. And
live subject.
And then he called him a live
subject.
subject.
And he wanted to slice my uncle's brain when he dies of the brain disease he's dying from.
I don't know what part that was.
That was the very first part.
Now,
when he said
they tested
he said
people
brain.
Care too much. Okay, now that contradicts where we started, which was people aren't caring enough.
Yeah.
So we restarted from there. Okay. And now I'm just literally talking to keep him out of the screen. So I could keep the sentence going for literally a whole SAT essay, like the whole thing.
I think you
run on sentences for days.
The problem with him, he needs to be in the field and see the people that he's talking to. Be like, oh hi, oh you have an issue. Oh stop drinking sugar.
Then
the person's candy. The person's gonna like smash a 3-liter bottle of fucking orange soda on his fucking head and tell him to shut the fuck up.
He also said vodka is going to make his alcohol problem worse by going to rehab.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a utopia. Jay, you're living in a utopia where everybody eats what they eat.
Cameo, we have to be careful how we put our words sometimes. You just said he lives in a utopia.
No, I'm saying he's living in a utopia in his brain.
I'm in a living in a world where Cameo, it has
it's more
to
of a fantasy land than
you live in a world where you live in a because I said so type world. Like the sky's blue. Oh, because it's blue. That's the world you all want to live in. The sky is blue for a reason.
Jay, can you listen?
Generalizing people is the most unprofessional thing to do.
The way late bounces
it's literally the side. It's literally like generalizing people is like man's, which I know is a because I said so thing, but that's literally a sign of advanced brain. Like to just
don't
be
bring
like,
Maui
all
in
these
here to
people
make
are
everybody
like
happy.
this. All these people are like this. Everybody but me thinks this. That's the sign of a very unadvanced brain, Jay.
This is Jay's world. He wants everyone
to think like
sitting
him.
around with mental illness to like be like, okay, I'm just gonna eat
to
clean.
not
I'm gonna do
call
all
it
that.
mental illness.
No,
I don't want to call it that.
Mental illness.
I don't want to call it that at all.
I don't care about that.
Everyone that's
mental health. You can be one of these guys who's out here.
Everyone that's
that.
dealing with
I would rather
issues.
that than you thinking that some bug is going to solve pancreatic cancer.
You
One
ever
of the
see Alien?
deadliest and most
You ever see
dangerous
Alien?
diseases in the world.
You see how Alien has to have the egg
And
in
now
the
you're
person?
using the movie Alien as an example.
Because they've been telling us things for a long time with Timon and Pumbaa eating the bugs.
I have to go. Yeah.
I have to go. You are a fucking wild.
All of you, don't do this.
No, I won't leave you.
Jay, you know what? You want everyone to like eat clean and all
No,
the
he's
shit.
just playing.
No, there's a lot.
What are
there's
your
a lot
plans
of variables
for Jay? What are your plans for the Wilbur?
We can do this. Cameo is holding out on us. If you're not coming, you're saying you might go the day after or before, John. Like, why is that even worth mentioning?
Well, I know you won't come and see me, so why it isn't worth mentioning. That's why I didn't bring it up.
I think you're the only person that I would willingly want to do anything with this time, and
unwillingly stay away from doing something. So,
no, I want to do a show, but live and ruin theirs. Huh?
The main show, ruin the Wilbur.
You want to do a show?
No, I want to do a show on Friday.
Oh, Menners, I would do that, but I mean, like, I could even do that from here. So, like, what's the difference?
I know.
Just like the 710 show.
I alerted everyone the day before yesterday. I have a table and I have a cash box, and
we don't need either of those things. But
I have a DM asking me to be security for the JJ Foley's thing from like a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think he remembers that, or that's like the last.
Do you think maybe he was talking to somebody who was maybe a little taller than you and looking over you?
He DM'd me. Menners he gave me that job as like a like you can come and hang out, but you'll be security.
That's actually a power play by Menners, so we won't be chirping him for that.
Well, he gave me I have the receipt, so that gives me permission. If anybody's watching, bring $25 because it's the only way you get in JJ's. I'll say that right now.
Awesome.
I'll be there at 5. Door opens at 5.
Cool. Where did you get the I'm not even gonna say this. It's actually
the sugar bug idea?
No, I don't. I really don't need any more detail on that.
If you eat seaweed, I think seaweed helps you digest those bugs.
I think seaweed is underutilized. I'll give you that. I also think we have something in our body that can like digest tree bark or grass or something, but I don't lean on.
Just think about what eats it. Like, you know how you'll see.
We have an organ.
Jay,
in
bring
our
all your
bodies that
books
does nothing.
Jay, bring all your books to Boston.
My Bible's in my book. My Bible's in my.
Mrs. Cameo is gonna school your ass on fucking shit, right?
Here, she can't. Like, I send you stuff. Like, so, like,
You know what? Because there's people that do shit, and they're book smart, right? So they read books. I know everything about, just like Goodwill Hunting.
I don't read books. This isn't even based off of books. This is just based off of different ideas. This is based off of YouTube guy that thinks giants are mountains.
Fuck, you know everything about an orphan because you read Oliver Twist. Boom.
I know this is a good world because
I am an orphan.
The day Jay dies, there's
I'm not talking about that.
There's gonna
I'm
be a
just
guy
saying,
with
you can't use that euphemism. I am an orphan.
I'm talking, you dumb fuck. I'm talking
about
about
the worst thing to say to relate to that.
Dude, this is Oliver Twist.
You're a dumb.
You might know him by his former name, Elian Gonzalez.
It makes you sound even more stupid now because you can't relate it to what you're talking about.
I relate all of it. I think that's part of the autism here. That's part of the thing is like, you know, when you do the Kevin Bacon game with things where you like just accidentally relate Blink 182 to like 7 different things just because Justin mentioned it.
That's
like
7 degrees of separation.
This is how I'm thinking about kids. This is how I'm thinking about autism. This is the thing I'm thinking about retardation.
You gotta really
when they see
you haven't dealt with hundreds of people.
I don't care. I don't need to. I'm trying to fix the root of all of it. I'm trying to get to the root of all of it.
Why follow the scientific theory when you only
There's
need
no
one
scientific
subject?
theory. If there was a scientific theory, they'd all be better.
That's not what a theory is.
Yeah, it is. It's a help.
No, it's not. Look up the definition.
The only theories that should help
that's in
are the ones that actually make people
you
better.
Can't spell.
There's so many theories out there about
Welcome
stuff
to the
that
Jay's Mayhem
doesn't
Bible.
help.
The first 3,000 chapters will be the Webster's Dictionary.
Mm-hmm. I like Webster's Dictionary.
I'm sure that's what you prefer.
It helps. It's got all the stuff in it.
Totally.
You can
Why even have libraries anymore, right?
How long are you allowed to do this for?
Do what?
No, I want kids deserve better. Parents need to stop vaccinating them and toxifying them.
Yeah, definitely. That'll help our algorithm.
Today they were spraying glyphosate-related chemicals at the Pyramid Park behind my house.
Do they
I
get any
stopped
in their
them.
nose?
I stopped them.
Oh, good.
I
Good.
said I
I'm
was
sure-
going to
I'm
report them. I said I was going to report them to the mayor or call the cops or whatever. The point, they didn't even know what they were spraying.
Oh, now
So when
Wu's
I
on your
looked it
side?
up-
Now Wu's on your side? Now that chemicals are being leaked out there? Now you want Wu on your side?
They're
You're
all over the
pathetic.
news
You're
lately.
pathetic.
Monsanto's been in the news for the last 2 weeks. I've been just riding this pony, just waiting for everybody to start
Now
talking
you're calling her a
about
pony?
Glyphosate?
Jesus.
Glyphosate pony. Because
I'm going to make sure Miss Wu hears this.
do you know why glyphosate bad, John? Because it kills bugs. It kills the little bugs.
No,
that
Jay,
keep
don't know
these
bad
people
why.
retarded. Think about Alien, all right? This is what I wanted to say about Alien has to have the bacteria in the body, right? And then you have to
Are you saying bacteria needs a host?
there you go. So the host, listen, dude, the host sits in all these areas, Cameo, in the brain. They're tiny
is the
little
brain
bacteria.
by any chance connected to the knee bone? Am I wrong? Is that too far down?
I think it could be. I think it could
Okay.
be. I think that our whole body is run by all these different biotics.
And by any
Pro-oriented.
chance is that connected to the hip bone? And that
John,
one's
are they letting
connected
you
to
sing
the
at work?
groin bone. Sing at work? What do you mean?
You seem more comfortable singing today than ever.
I sing a lot to myself. I have a great
Not
voice.
ever on here.
I sing like John Ralphio.
Does Carm let you sing to her?
Ew, no.
I didn't think she did. I thought you guys would be over that phase by now.
Singing to each other? That's not a phase of any love.
Kids like it.
Well, kids don't know anything like yourself. So
They
that's a
like
good
being
example.
sung to. They like being sung to.
How do you know that? They're a baby.
I have a thing.
Well, you're right. You did say that the kid isn't worried about anything that the parents are making them do as a newborn. So that's why when lions are born, they just...
Here's my theory, Cameo, on all head stuff. You get a virus.
If this was an audiobook. All right. Chapter 4. Cameo. Here's all my... Cameo would be producing. Here's all my shit
this
on...
This is quick. It won't be long.
Here's all my shit on head stuff.
Here we are.
The neural system.
We get all these vaccines, right? We get the herpes vaccine, which is herpes. We get the chicken pox. You get all the vaccines, and all the vaccines are just little pieces of virus, okay?
You have those, right?
Well, we all get them. You can't live here without them, right? So the long story short, those bugs get put into you, all right? And I guess your body learns how to adjust to them. So you get flus as such. But every time you get a flu, it's like waking up one of those bugs. Like John said, a host type thing. All right? So wherever those eggs are buried in you, inflammation, all right, wakes up those bugs. Whatever flu is in the air.
You know what?
Whether it be the
actually, you might be right. You might be right about the head stuff. I just took my headphones off, and my head feels fucking great.
You know what's funny is Jay could get diagnosed right now just talking.
Yeah,
I wish.
But that's the problem is they base stuff just off of that. Like there's mental health, the way you know it, Cameo, is only based off of that. They don't even look at an X-ray of anything.
Have you ever reached out to Kirk to bounce some mental health ideas off of him? See what he says.
Who?
Kirk. You should try. See
Kirk's my number one reason right now for bitching about pancreatic cancer and the sugar bugs because he thinks his parents fucking just died from cancer.
But what I'm saying,
they died from bugs eating the bad bacteria that was dying on their pancreas.
But didn't he say there was a dump or something in the area and a lot of people around the same age on that street happened to die of cancer?
There's a lot of that, and there's a lot of landscaping people, a lot of new house building around that area. So they're all spraying for
anyways, this episode is brought to you by 1-800-mesothelioma. Mesothelioma, a disease we figured out fucking hundreds of years ago. Jay wants to make you aware of
you just need bugs in your lungs to eat it.
Yeah, and asbestos. So all you 90 to 120-year-olds, make sure you're checking your old asses for this shit. Thank you.
This is all brought to you by Roger at Mud Fossil University. So don't
This is
believe
not
what
because
John
I don't
said.
know who that man is, and I do not approve.
He's a genius, and he's gonna change the way we think.
And
about
he's also an Alien fan.
No, he thinks that giants are mountains.
All right.
Jay, how much therapy
Jay.
have you been in?
Yeah,
Too much.
That's a good question, Cammy.
I actually tried to talk another last of mine.
But recently, let's talk about last night.
No, twice a week.
I think you
You
wouldn't
do
take
twice a
therapy
week.
seriously, so
Mhm.
like that isn't being in therapy. So
We've been making it the whole hour, John. We usually don't make it the whole hour.
Well, like if you consider this, that like that's fine, but like if you
No.
were to actually speak to a therapist,
I did 4 hours the other night.
I don't care how much time you've done. I've done way too much time on here. You're not going to impress me.
Whopping 3 Instagram
longer-
posts from Mud Fossil University.
3 Instagram posts.
Jay, you're actually relating to
Oh, you know what? I actually visit that on a college tour.
Instagram?
It was a
No,
Zoom
YouTube.
call.
He's a YouTube guy. He's all on YouTube.
They show me their new website design, aka
Cool.
their new fucking rec building. This is the college that you're saying this guy's from? Is that the
It's
main
just what he
dorms right
calls
there
it,
in their
but
picture?
I think he's got like 500,000 on YouTube.
Oh yeah, no, he just, his audience doesn't translate to Insta. Hit the bus.
I bet you that's not even him. I bet you that's somebody doing it for him.
It says the official account.
Yeah, I know.
Do you think that's
as many
kind of,
videos?
That's kind of a leading word, official.
For as
It's
many
kind of
videos
leading.
and
You know what?
posts
I
he's
have to
put up.
agree with Sneak Sucks Cock says, other than any episode Vodka has been on, because he is the worst, addition to GV ever, and I hope he never comes back, but this has been the worst episode ever. I
But
agree
listen,
with him.
it's getting late. I don't want anyone to see your burner phone out this late. Put it down. Put the headphones in.
I have another thing. Cats cameo. They're not cleaning themselves. This is when I
What are
said
they
Maui
doing?
they're moving their bugs. They're taking the bugs from their ass and putting it all over their body. They're taking the bugs from their paws and putting them all over their body. Because the bugs on cats are a lot smaller because they're walking through grass, they're outside, they're on the floor, they're rolling around.
You can't
This
just
is
do
why.
that.
This
You
is
can't
why
just do that.
dogs-
You can't just do that. You can't just walk into a meeting.
I'm not
and say-
doing it.
You can't just
This-
walk into a
dogs
meeting.
too. This is why dogs lick their dick so much.
You can't just walk into a meeting and just say bug. This isn't fucking this. You can't do that. You can't walk into a meeting and say that.
So anything he gets, I get at a microscopic level.
Do me a favor.
What are you looking at?
Not happy with you, Jay.
Do me a favor. Inject that cat into your arteries for me.
I'll put them on my head.
Oh, even better, an aneurysm. Just wait any second, folks. It'll all be over soon. And there he goes.
think
What if,
he's stuck.
what if he
I'll
did?
do
That
it.
was the end.
I'll leave it because I don't think he's gonna move. He
Jay, that doesn't
even-
really impress me. I had
He's
like,
not even
fuck you,
leaning.
I think it's hilarious that he wears a dress suit. That little vest, that
It's
little
a
3-piece
fucking-
suit
it's a
he's wearing right
harness. I
now
was
is
walking
fucking
him.
precious.
I was walking him today.
Oh, you know how to walk?
The cat walks. He doesn't like the leash. So, do you think John? Like, do you really think John wants to be here? Hit the post.
No.
That's what I mean. Like, he can't fit, and this is why I do need to appreciate you a tiny bit more. But Vodka was right. BA and John don't want to do this anymore, and it's almost patronizing to pretend that he wants to be here. Cameo, any thoughts?
I don't agree. I think that the next time that BA and you are on alone, will be happy as fuck.
I will.
Yeah.
I'm happy right now. This is what I texted John today. I probably had the most interaction today on Twitter than I ever have in my life, and it was all because they were laughing at me. they were hating everything I said.
Shocker.
I think one of them got like 600 likes. You know, like just because they hated me. People don't like that way of thinking. Like I think they were talking about rats being empathetic, John, and how like human nature is supposed to be empathetic. Like if you're dying, I'd feed you, type of thing. Like if I have the ability to. And
yeah, I'm not listening.
You're not listening. Okay.
I mean, I just put my headphones on, so to think I am like involved in this conversation that seems to have been going on for a while. No, I'm not.
Maui's here, so that's okay.
Okay, continue then.
You ever watch the movie Dear God?
I think I have.
Have you seen Quincy?
No. Can you give me a layout of Quincy? Because is it about Quincy at all? I should know that.
What's Quincy?
It's in Boston on the South Shore, off the beach.
No. Quincy is the Blind Mike Project.
What?
I mean, it is a city, though.
Quincy is a city.
Quincy M.E., medical expert.
Yeah, that's the movie I'm talking about. It's a movie that I would watch like, as a kid. Whenever it came out, I watched it like way too many times for a kid. And it's about a guy that goes around and like he's trying to save people and pretend that he's God, but he's reading their mail. He's stealing the God mail at the post office, so he gets in trouble and whatever. But there's a scene.
Oh, you know what I was thinking of? Bruce Almighty. No.
Oh, that's
It's kind of a similar concept. When letters written to God start getting results and replies, people everywhere are amazed. The post office, however, is annoyed.
It's so stupid. But at the end, there's this old guy, and he writes a letter saying he's gonna kill himself, and this guy goes and saves him out of the waves. All right, like I don't get how jumping in the waves is a possible way to die. Maybe just because you're old and you can't swim, but either way, Greg Kinnear saved him. They get in the courtroom, and then there's something about dogs showing empathy, where like one dog is old and like he's never fast enough to get to the treat.
Mm-hmm.
And then he showed they kept giving him food, and like the young dog just kept eating the treats. But there was a point where like the old dog.
Have you like literally ever seen the fucking famous meme of how a wolf pack works?
No.
Like, are you trying to? Okay,
I think wolves eat each other at one point. Like if it dies, I think if it's cold, they'd eat it. I don't think wolves waste meat.
I don't know the answer to that question.
Is that too extreme for this now, John? Like you can't even agree with that.
I don't know if it's true or wrong.
I'm sorry.
I'm saying when they're alive. Why are you saying sorry?
Take my wolf talk back. Sorry.
I'm gonna Freddie adieu. I'll see you.
Saw that from a mile away. Here we go. Have a nice see ya, Cameo. Good fucking night.
Get your book.
I don't think
your
anyone's
ready,
offended
buddy.
that you said maybe wolves eat each other.
The End of Mental Health. By
That'll offend. All right, Freddie, do this. Jay, are you staying? Are you staying?
If
The End of Mental Health by Jay Rich is not only the end of this show, but society itself.
Nah, I really want to leave because it's a big night tonight. All right.
It's not.
It's
a Wednesday night. Tomorrow's
Thursday. What do you
Thursday.
think I was doing the whole time I wasn't
You guys
on
going
here?
to Discord or what?
Watching YouTube.
Yeah,
let's talk Stranger Things.
Freddie, do.
Go. I'll do Stranger.
Oh wow, you guys are doing a Stranger Things talk?
I got to watch somebody.
Yeah, I like.
Yeah. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Cocked your head to the side and said I'm angry. 5 days since you laughed at me, saying get back together, come back and see me. 3 days since the living room. I realized it's all my fault, but couldn't tell you. Yesterday you'd forgiven me, but it'll still be 2 days till I say I'm sorry.
Hold it now, I want to hoodwink. Does it make you stop, think? You'll think you're looking at Aquaman. I summon fish to the dish, although I like the chalet Swiss. I like the sushi, cause it's never touch a frying pan.